Welcome back to the second segment, the world news. Once more, let me start with the odd. I know, sir, a lot of us are familiar with this picture, which is Rudy Trump, a lawyer and a childhood friend, former New York mayor, and also a staunch lawyer, if I should put it. So here, most of the election petition on helping Trump and or pursue justice or various state courts and federal courts. But the news that came in today, I mean, it's unfortunate, but I mean, it's what it is. So this morning, the company conducting United States elections, which is the Dominion voting system, sue Rudy Giuliani over claims of rigged elections. Almost, not necessarily so more challenging or challenging almost performance in almost file a lawsuit, no. But rather almost sue on defamation. And they file a lawsuit to almost for 1.3 billion in damages. Okay, I say the Dominion voting system sue Rudy, saying the former President Donald Trump personal attorney defamed the company by spreading accusation that it rigged the 2020 elections. You see, as it stands right now, say controversy and normal, yeah. This is what the company is trying to, as a plaintiff, and this is what the company is trying to put forward. So I'm defame you. So it's just two elements, but I likely so be prove you are. Or say Rudy a purported falsehood. I would very well say it true. Secondly, the act of doing that was a negligent act. Okay, because and I take a very interesting twist. I was discussing this with someone barely 5 minutes as I made by air. I'll say, even though general court, it hasn't been under oath to do so, but publicly, aside court, and your transits need nice for court, but that too doesn't stop the defamation case. But what it is, they say court or yes, they are likely say he can face the consequences of the law for filing a frivolous claim. Either say it can be disbarred. In this case, are now champion and yet true under Rule 11, I'm getting him on that. But I don't know, say, almost lawsuit has actually ended. In as much as I swear Biden in, it doesn't mean they don't have a claim. If they still want to continue, one way or the other, a bit multi almost defamation case, because in see it. So let's see. But say lawyer ni go defend you be now day and day. Everybody crime a money there. Everybody critical case a man so could defend and that is what the company is doing right now. The company also needs to protect the integrity. But you see, I don't know. I mean, I would say there's more interesting days ahead of us. Because one, he's a lawyer, I know in a Juma, I know being the case, they are bread and so on pursue case, But publicly, say all support case now say media they take coverage, cause elections, were rigged. That's a company in between you now. Even though the companies may be able to put up more elements and clearly say no credit with defame more. Two, was show negligence, so nimpasa and no credit and still what you mean so I'm a public, section of the public, I believe, yeah, that is something, let's see. I think they have a claim. But on the other hand, how easy is it for them to prove this case? And I was also called federal court, so, so you see, let me read something here. I say, Mr. Rudy and his allies spread allegations against Dominion, which foreseeably went viral and deceived millions of people into believing that the Dominion has stolen their votes and fixed the elections, the company said in the complaint. Not only have these lies damaged the good name of Dominion voting, they have also undermined the trust in American democratic institutions, drowning out the remarkable work of election officials and workers who ensure a transparent and secure election, said Dominion Chief Executive John Poulos during a call with reporters on Monday. That's the same exact thing I was trying to put across. You see? Because he's talking about defaming. Two, sounds I say not only he have that foreseeable belief in it's at the end of all year and like when someone can no credit no can so show negligent as two public entities and all year so I know what. Let's see how it turns out to be. So at this point, it will also have to push Trump and the lawyers to pursue the case further. Anyway, as I stated earlier on, it's interesting days ahead of us. Now let's get into another trending issue. I say President Biden signed executive order lifting Trump's transgender military ban. What does that mean? You see, there was a ban in the United States military on transgender issue. Biden within the first few days, I lifted that ban. Then Moderna CEO discussed vaccine protection and COVID-19 variant strain. I decided to do this issue because it have to do with the vaccine. To the Moderna CEO, it's one of, let me say, Moderna is one of the companies that are developing vaccine. We know of Pfizer, we know of AstraZeneca, then Moderna also the vaccine ABA, and I know FDA approved. Then this is what the CEO is saying. At one point, I believe 3 weeks ago, CEO, he was the same person who came out and said we are going to live with COVID-19. It raised a lot of discussion. People see you was just talking from business perspective, but all in all, let's leave that there. That's not the concern right now. But what it is in this episode, said, even though he calls it second COVID, but the COVID-19 variant strain, which is the second one I recorded, episode said, vaccine, assurance way between give you ultimate protection where that second strain is concerned, or the variant strain is concerned, or as people say, the second COVID is concerned. So I think that's what he was talking about. Okay. I know Trump has been losing a lot of cases, but the good news is that he has won one too. I say, oh no. I think the United States Supreme Court had dismissed a case involving Donald Trump, if I should put it, about the laws. Obi filed a lawsuit against Donald Trump. Said, I have to do with the emolument clause, okay? And our court and I exercise the Supreme Court came out today. The United States Supreme Court precisely came out today. Said no, he did not violate that clause. It's just an interesting story. And also on Trump again, they say Trump wanted to change the attorney general according to Schumer. Not person did new attorney general, but so that person could champion the electoral conspiracy, all in all, and could end up the way we pen analysis in the city. So I think I swear Biden, let's move on as people and just put an end to the unnecessary politicization and divisiveness now taking the center of this country. Now, let's look into this. On Trump again. I say Trump's impeachment trial. House to submit articles of impeachment to Senate today. They were immediately after almost year inauguration. Now they were planning expedite the Senate impeachment. And I always explain this. The House of Representatives initiative impeachment. They have to hand the articles of impeachment to the House of Senate. When they do that, this will happen. Then it will be like a trial, or it's like it is a trial. So Trump is going to have his day in court. Now, I'm about convicted now. So I'm to make convicted now. I'm convicted now. But you see, looking at the position of the United States Constitution, this is what it says: you impeach the person whilst the person is in power. Then after the impeachment, you send it to the House of Representatives. See, you see who for the first one. House no unconvicted. So at that time he was in power. But where a lot of people are raising issues or concerns, they say, and I said to me, it raises constitutional issues, and they say, the person is not in power. The person has been impeached. So one way or the other now, the purpose of you initiating the impeachment to go to the Senate to get him removed, that person is not there. So automatically, a multi case, there is no live case at this point for you to litigate. So why is people still pushing? Lobbying certain Republicans to get about 17 votes from Republicans, then Because when they're assuming the Senate convict him, okay, what is there to achieve? And even is there a purpose for the Senate even to convene to convict this man? Because the purpose say, oh, convicting him, means you taking it off from the seat. Seat is on why inauguration. So I believe say case be anyhow. You see, and some people think so yes, they are likely to convict him and ban him from contesting the elections in 2024, as he hasn't declared. He told the American people on his way to Florida, say he will resurface in a different form. He did not speak into specifics, but I don't know what they are trying to do. Maybe they are trying to prevent him from contesting again. But here's the case, say, I want to find out, say, is the Senate not exercising powers that hasn't been confirmed on them? Or are they not stretching their arms? Or are they not going beyond their tentacles? That's how I look at it. It's like they are over-exercising certain powers. But you see, in order to respect rule of law and the Constitution, you have to work within the confines of the Constitution and also work within the confines of your body or your authority. But here is the case, say, the actual motive behind, or the position of the law behind the Senate trial, and see, removing the partner from office. And here's the case, Trump only. So who is there to remove? What is there to remove? I think that some people should be very careful here, and people should be very mindful here. And as much as you have a power, I also exercising it with responsibility. You see, don't over-exercise power or don't use powers that hasn't been given to you. Even I don't think the United States Supreme Court will even do this. You see, they are likely to put the country back into constitutional crisis, and that's what we are likely to see. So let's see how it plays out. Because right now, almost set February, because of his due process, they've set February 8th to try his case. So let's see what the United States Federal Court can do. Sorry, let's see what the United States Senate can do, and let's see what the position of the United States Constitution in regards to removing a former president or trying a former president in the House of Senate after the person evacuating his seat. Okay. All right. I'll say once more, thank you for your time. Catch you tomorrow.